Hi, I'm Alex Carter. I'm 21. I live in Windsor, Ontario. I'm in the process of trying to keep my transition going. I lived in Toronto for about 2 years, and then I moved back here. I went to OCAD University for graphic design, and then I left there and came back to Windsor. I was trying to, I guess, get the ball moving transition wise and trying to make appointments with doctors for hormones and stuff. And then around the end of the summer, I got the money together for top surgery and I was planning on having it in May. But then some family members were having financial trouble, so I offered to help them. So I had to cancel the surgery. I was also trying to get my name changed. And as I finished, like, all the paperwork and I got all my signatures, whatever, my dad called me and he said that he was trying to get my permanent residency card for the States. So he was like, "Don't mail your papers. It'll mess up the process." So I was like, "Okay, so that's on hold. Top surgery is on hold." I'm trying to get in contact with my family doctor so I can talk to him about hormones, but like the last time I was there, I talked to him. I didn't even talk to him. I said I would like a referral to the endocrinologist here, like the only one that's trans friendly, so I could get on testosterone. And he gave me kind of a what face, and so that was the end of that conversation at the time. But I was there for another reason, so it wasn't a big thing. Transition wise, I'm kind of at a standstill a little bit. I'm out as trans. My family knows. Most of them don't really want to talk about it or acknowledge it. My dad is really good about it. I just got back from March break and I was at my brother's, and just had like his wife's call me Alex, and she introduced me to people as like her brother-in-law, and her daughter is calling me uncle, which is so nice. And like, it was like that. I knew the little girl for like 2 years, and then just like one conversation, it was just like one conversation, it was like, "Okay, Uncle Alex, got it." And I was like, "That's so cool." I'm non-binary, so like my pronouns are they, them, their. He sometimes, depending on who I'm around, like being called like brother, uncle, whatever, isn't a big deal. It's kind of like somebody's just like mispronouncing your name. Like, it's close, but it's not quite there. But you know they're on the right track. What else? What else? What else? Is it the moon? Sorry. Sorry. Uh, One second. Oh my gosh, is that the moon? Is it? What? I want to go outside, but I also don't because it's really cold. Oh, no. Nope. Not the moon. I thought the moon was like super bright at 4 p.m., but it isn't. It's just some pole with a circle thing. Sorry, I get distracted really easily. Um, I heard about this project a few years ago when it was just like the FTM calendar, and I've been following it, and I guess sort of here we are today, me auditioning. I guess I want to be a part of it because from being in Toronto and being a part of the trans community there, it was like a really safe place for me, and like the support was so great. But then I moved back to Windsor, and Windsor isn't really, it's like a small city town, but there's a trans group here. I went to a few meetings. I'm trying to get more involved with that because I'd like to make activism like a bigger part of my life. I'm studying graphic design, but I want to use it towards activism and social justice type of work, not just like working for a big ad agency. I mean, like, the designer in me the designer in me is like, yes, I would love to work for an ad firm. I'd love to work for a design firm. But at the same time, I need like the social justice aspect. I need to be helping people. I don't I guess it's just like my personality. I like helping people. And so I really want to use graphic design to help as many people as I can. I'm mostly auditioning to be in the calendar, but I am a graphic designer, so like, I mean, if you need more hands. As far as my availability goes, I'm free all summer starting from the end of April, that's like the beginning of May to September, like 4 months free because I don't have a job. I mean, I've been trying for a job, I just haven't been hired. So I'm free all summer, and I've been going back and forth to Toronto for years now. So travel isn't a thing, and I'm going to World Pride. So I'm also going to be there. So like hopefully if I'm chosen, like I can still like connect with you guys. As far as social media goes, I am practically on it all the time. Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Pretty sure those are the main, if only ones I use. But like getting into contact with me wouldn't be difficult because I am, if anything, I'm always on Tumblr. And I check Facebook pretty much every day. I might not like post all the time, but like I'm always on it. Like I use social media a lot, so like that's not a problem for me. Thank you for your consideration. Rude whistle. Ugh.